What's going on, you plastic addicts? Today we have a review of the Prodigy H7. This H7 got sent to me by Mike Kreischer. He dyes discs. Look at this beautiful dye on this disc here. I believe he sent it to me in the 400G plastic. When we put this thing on hyzer, it flipped up real nice and just like a real straight flight. When we threw this thing on anhyzer, even in the tailwind and then with the height, it still held turn the whole way. When we threw this flat, even with the tailwind, it still held that turn pretty much the majority of the flight, and then finished at the very end before hitting the ground. We were really impressed with the flip for the driver out of the H7. Even with the tailwind that we had no problem getting this thing to turn. For a beginner, this would be a great disc. If they're having trouble with everything fading out, this is a very understable driver and should be good for most beginners. And if you're not a beginner and you throw a little bit harder, this would be a great turnover disc, flat to turnover. This would also be a great disc for those really high anhyzer turnovers. Or if you're working on your hyzer flip game, this disc is a very easy disc to throw on hyzer and have it flip up for you. So if you're working on your hyzer flips, getting maybe the height right on them, great disc for that. If you can torque up on it and throw it flat, you can probably throw it flat and it'll roll for you, or just give it a slight anneum if maybe you're having trouble throwing down some rollers. H7 is a 9-speed. For a 9-speed, it has a pretty comfortable rim size. Dye disc from Mike Kreischer. You get a super awesome back stamp here on the back too. But he dyes a great disc. We have this one. We have another Prodigy disc that he dyed for me that we're going to review also, so stay tuned for that. This will be a great disc to help teach your rollers. So if you want to pick up an H7, go over to prodigydiscs.com, and if you want a super awesome H7 or Prodigy disc, go over to Mike Dyes on Instagram and he'll hook you up. Tell him Throwing with Owen sent you. If you made this far in the video, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the bag battle and the starter set showdowns and the rest of the fun videos that come out. More disc reviews coming every week, and I'll see you in the next one.